Alright, y'all wanted it? Oh my gosh, that game just blasted my ears. Like, you ain't even gonna wait? You ain't even gonna wait to see if I want to play you yet? I'm gonna use my camera mic. Yo, y'all ready for this? We're gonna continue. Yeah, I finished my series. I finished what I start. I do that. Keep that in mind, ladies. Okay, so let's play some Super Seducer. We go where we left off, I guess. We got all this to do. We did these 3 last time. Let's do girl sitting in a coffee shop. I'm ready to get some females in my life. You know what I mean? I'm gonna walk up with him, I'll be like, you like anime? Okay, first choice. Sit ask is someone using the chair, then sit with her cheeky. Ask her opinion on a present for female. Sit down. Tell her you've read that book and he dies at the end. Standing and ask what she's reading. Accuse her of pretending to read when she really is hunting for men. I feel like this one could be creepy. I feel like B could be creepy. I don't know about this one. I think it's gonna spoil the book, but at the same time, a lot of times people be reading books over and over and over again, so she already knows what comes at the end, and me saying that could kind of be like, I'm a fellow book reader and this book been out for like 20 years, so I know you done read it before, so I'm gonna spoil it even though I know you know the ending of the book. You know what I mean? What kind of coffee shop is this? It's loud as hell. She in a party reading a book?
Hi.
Why am I talking to her? She boring as hell.
What's the... show me the cover. Ah, that one.
Have you read it?
He dies in the end.
Yeah, he does.
Sorry to spoil it.
I've actually read it before.
I tell you what!
I read it when I was a lot younger, and I don't know if I understood it, so I thought I should reread it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Anyway, my name's Richard.
Brenna.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
This is a playful opener. Again, it can work if you deliver it correctly. Oh,
I went up in there and I was like, shut up. I went in there and I was like, I read that book before. And she was like, oh really? She was all up on my dick, nigga. She wanted some dick, nigga. I was like, you get some dick if you really want some dick, nigga. You know what I mean? I really give it that. Okay, let's continue. Cause we at a party, right? It's like loud music happening in the background. We at a party. Let me teach y'all my thesis. Listen to the nigga who don't get no females in his life tell you about how to get some females. We in a party, right? And she reading a book she already read. That's how bored she is. Like she ain't no outgoing type of person. She's more of an introverted type of gyal. So you gotta witness, you gotta view that, and you gotta kind of see where it going. I don't believe she wants to be here, so I don't think books is the way to go. Obviously don't invite her out. I don't think she really likes to talk, so asking her about herself off the jump is a bad move. I think asking her kind of like an icebreaker, asking her, you don't come here often, do you? You don't really like to come, make her more comfortable, like, yeah, this nigga understand what I going through. I don't really like being out, you know what I mean?
So, do you come here often to this coffee shop?
No, not really.
No? First time maybe? Second time?
I've been here a few times.
What kind of coffee shop is this? This is a coffee shop? I know I
Coffee
read coffee shop.
Usually, or just not much coffee drinking going on. Or you take it away maybe.
I do all of those things.
All of them. That's cool. Variety.
Yeah.
They say variety is the spice of life.
They do.
So it's good that you don't come here often and do the same thing and sit in the same chair, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That's good. We always want to stay away from the standard questions, standard answers. This one is just an example of the usual lame stuff that guys come up with, so don't do it.
Wait, this nigga dissing me? Like, why would I come up with that theory on, oh, you should do this and that? Or the no way he like, nah, bro, to be real with you, if you do this, you don't get no pussy.
Be free in the middle of the morning on a Thursday.
Well, I do have a job, but it's kind of from the laptop, from home, or from anywhere. But it's like internet stuff, and with America, so in Europe, I need to wait until they wake up and whatever. So
Right.
I'm kind of free. And then can be working at home, lying in bed, lying on the balcony, generally lying down, working.
That's nice.
So that's cool. And how about you? How come you're not at work?
Well, I work at the university, so I have kind of an unusual schedule. I have some free time during the day, and I work in the evenings.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ask if you teach sex ed. All these seem kind of disrespectful. Okay, I'm trying to avoid sexual conduct, but she obviously know the only reason they talking to her is to grind, is to hopefully get in those cheeks. But as adults, we don't just flat out say, at least not everybody, we don't just flat out say, hey, I'm trying to get up in them cheeks. We gotta build up to it because we can't be disrespectful.
So you teach at the university? That's interesting.
Yeah.
And tell me, do you actually like what you do, or you do it just for money?
No, I really do like what I do.
Great. You feel like you're making a difference in people's lives and all of this?
Yeah, I actually do. Honestly, I feel like what I do is important, and that the information.
Saying that my body cut off, but seeing that university is a waste of time, and she's so passionate about it. It's like saying, okay, let's say you're passionate about making soup, and I come out of nowhere and say, I ain't gonna lie, soup is a bunch of boo boo, and then you're gonna be like, nigga. Nah, man, you
They
gotta
will be
think.
valuable to these people and to my students.
That could be true, because I still remember my teachers from primary school and in secondary school. I don't know if you're the same, but did you like the subjects most where the teachers were good? And then later maybe you weren't even interested in that subject. So a good teacher can just change the whole course of someone's life.
Absolutely. And like looking back and thinking, what years of school are your favorite? It's like, well, whatever year you had the good teachers, because what you learn is kind of irrelevant.
And you're a good teacher? They like you?
I think so. I hope so.
That's
I
cool.
try.
No, I like it, to be honest, because it's very rare. You know, most people just do their jobs for money, and then they come and moan about it and they hate it. So it's good to meet someone like you who actually enjoys what they do and is making a difference.
Thanks.
And what's your subject? What do you teach?
American culture.
Huh, what does that entail?
So kind of quite a few different themes. For example, we kind of started with an overview of American values, which was really interesting.
Like freedom and stuff, yeah?
Things like that, and even more so, for example, an interesting one is how Americans relate to the future. Like it's something we feel like we can control in some sense. And
Like Back to the Future, the movie.
see how, I don't know what you mean.
Okay, but Americans think that they control their own destiny,
Yeah.
kind of, yeah?
What kind of coffee shop is this? Like, they got balls of wine in the background and music playing. So, coffee shop's supposed to be like peaceful. Oh, my camera turned off. My bad. I don't think there's a single video that going past that I had technical issues with. But this camera is round. It's a photo camera. It's not a video camera. So it's turned off after like 16 minutes. It's turned off. But what kind of coffee shop is this? Okay, if I try to make her feel good about a job, I already say like, yo, it's good to meet someone who actually like enjoy their job. I already say that. So if I keep on building up on the thing, if I keep on building up on the compliments, she gonna be like, this nigga's a suck up, and she ain't gonna be with it. She ain't gonna be on this D. So I gotta go over here, and I think I should challenge her, cause women do love a good challenge. Oh, shoes.
Wait, American culture, isn't that kind of a contradiction in terms? Like, what are you teaching? Like, here we invented the hamburger in 1940 or something like that.
Well, there really isn't a question of whether or not we have culture. We certainly do. You can look back through history.
I even realized she American. I take it she.
Yeah, but to say that American culture doesn't exist is to argue that Western culture has really had no influence, even in Eastern Europe, let's say.
Well,
That is a good point.
Yeah, I'm sure
That
there's
is a good
some
point.
stuff, but wouldn't it be better that they learn something else? Because, like, if you're going to teach about America, teach business or technology.
I did not. This nigga takes it too far. I did not know he was gonna do all of this. Maybe it works.
Culture. Like, what? Tell me. Like, what
Well,
is
for
the
example,
artists, the authors? Like,
It doesn't even matter who the artists and authors are. What's important is that we have our own perspective on the world, and that in order to interact successfully with us, so if you're a business person, if you want to interact successfully with an American business person, You need to understand what their daily life looks like and kind of how they perceive the environment.
Okay, cool. So it's like when you're learning about business in China and you have to, you know, give your business card with 2 hands.
Quite literally, yes.
All of that stuff.
This is the same thing.
Got it. Okay, so it's not really teaching about history and art and
No.
whatever else. Okay, nice one. Well, that's very useful because actually American culture, like modern
Okay,
culture,
that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good.
the world, right? We all
Yeah,
kind
I really enjoy my job, but there is this one little thing that's very frustrating for me. I've got this problem where I can't print all the copies that I need, but I want my students to all have their own copy to take home.
What are we doing?
Then I have to go to the printer like every day, and it gets kind of expensive. So what do you think I should do?
What? Wait, what'd she say? I wasn't even listening. Wait, hold on. They really gonna do that to me? I wasn't listening. I really wasn't listening. They called with that one. I tried to act like the good guy, and I wasn't even paying attention. She like something about a printer.
Ah, well, that's bad. So I guess you don't have enough like papers for the students and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of it.
I guess you can ask for more allowance or get them to share, but yeah, it's annoying.
Well done, you weren't distracted by the sexy chick that walked by, and that's something that, you know, you can use out there. Well done for paying attention.
Yeah, I pay attention to my ladies.
And what else is important in your life? What else do you love to do?
I really love dogs, and I love to travel.
Travel.
Yeah,
That's cool. Do you travel a lot?
I've traveled quite a bit these last couple of years, especially.
Nice. And where's some places you've been?
In Europe, I've been in Prague, Russia, Ukraine, Poland, Lithuania, Latvia.
Nice. So all of Eastern Europe and kind of
Yeah.
former USSR, yeah?
Yes.
Nice. And tell me, what's the absolute best place you've seen? Like, if people who have never travelled anywhere say, where's the best place that I should see? Where is it?
I would actually say that you should go to the United States and go see the Grand Canyon. It's amazing. I can't do it justice with words, but it's wonderful.
Okay.
No, wait, I wasn't listening. Hey, something about the Grand Canyon. I think I can tell about my experience at the
I actually
Grand
went to the Grand Canyon a few years ago.
Yeah?
Drove in the car from LA, and I think they have a limited number of people they let in, which is quite good. You know, it's not like full of hotels and Burger Kings and stuff, right?
Yeah,
It's
well,
quite
there's-
protected.
There's quite a few. Yeah, it's a national park, so it's very protected.
And we went before sunset, saw the sunrise, stayed there all day, watched the sunset, stayed overnight, and then went back. So it was, yeah, very, very beautiful. I'd like to go back.
Yeah.
This is okay because it's kind of connected to the subject, but it's not the best answer because you're talking about yourself and your own experiences.
I
It would
can't
be
talk
more
about
interesting to
myself.
her. There'd be better connection if you kept it focused on her.
What? What? I disagree. I disagree. I feel like we getting to know each other. And if you start talking about the Grand Canyon, I'd be like, oh shoot, yeah, I went to the Grand Canyon like 2 years ago. We did watch the sunset and sunrise, but that was beautiful. But I'll go back again. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that's me telling you my experience about what you doing. That's a connection. What you mean?
Can I say that? No. Oh. I've run out of things to say.
What? I didn't choose anything. He has run out of things to say. Say you hate awkward silences. I could say that I hate awkward silences. I ain't gonna lie.
You know, I hate awkward silences, but the good thing is that's only because we don't know each other too well, so won't have any when we're great friends, right?
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah.
This is not an absolute rule, but in most cases it's correct, so well done.
Hey! You don't have me. I just do my thing. I just do my thing.
Well, as long as I can remember, I've always loved playing volleyball, so that's something
okay.
I try to do whenever I can.
Nice. I played it at school. They had it in my school, but since then I didn't. But I go to Barcelona a lot, and they play on the beach. Do you play beach volleyball?
I will, yeah.
Oh, very
In a
nice.
pinch.
Are you very good?
Yeah.
You can do that where you jump and smash
sure.
it down. Cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's harder on the beach because the nets are higher. But
Oh yeah, it's on because of the sun actually.
yeah,
And that's
probably
higher too,
the thing I
for
do
real.
the most is study Russian for hobbies.
What? You study Russian? I'm garbage with languages. I'd say something like that. I'd say I like garbage with languages.
I'll say languages. Yeah, I did. What did I do? Spanish, and then I did German, but I got an F, my grade in German.
Oh.
So it didn't go too well at school with the languages.
That's all right. It doesn't come very easily to me either. I think it's a lot of work.
No, it's wrong. Again, you're just focused on yourself, your own experience of languages.
I cannot share my experiences in the topic she talking about? Is it wrong?
Notice you have an accent. Do you mind if I ask where you're from?
Britain.
Actually,
I'm from Britain, mate. It's quite nice. My accent is quite nice, isn't it? I'm from London, mate. You couldn't tell.
but actually, you know what? When I was
from
young,
London,
I lived
mate.
in
You
South
couldn't tell.
London, and they have a strong accent there. It's like South London. and things
South
like that.
London, mate.
Because I've travelled a lot and I moved, I've lost most of my accent. But does
It's
still
quite
sound
nice, isn't
British
it?
to you?
Yes, very much.
That's good.
It's quite nice. You like my British accent, don't you? Yeah, it attracts females. It gets all of their bumbles wet. You like my accent, don't you, mate? You like my accent, don't you?
Yeah, it's nice.
That's good. Yeah, most people like it, so
Mm-hmm.
it's good. I'm happy I was born in England and not like Germany or something. Or
Really?
yeah, what do you think? German accent is kind of.
I think it
rough
sounds
and-
fine.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
like Arnold Schwarzenegger?
He's Austrian, but yeah.
Ah, yeah, but similar accent.
Yeah.
I was saying is Austrian?
Okay.
I thought he was German this
A
whole
little bit
time.
too cocky, not the right time.
What's up? I can't ask if she like my accent. What's up with these rules and all these regulations that I gotta follow in today's conduct? Huh? I can't ask a girl if she like my accent. Huh? I can't ask if she like my accent. Huh? I can't be wrong with Alan Schwarzer and words accent. What's so wrong with accents? I can't stand you people with accents. Quit asking about my accent. I think I should
What do
ask
you
some more
like to
questions.
do in, I don't know, for fun, like in the evening? Because you study Russian and whatever, but do you drink, dance, anything else?
All of the above, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
At the same time?
You don't drink and dance.
When the mood strikes, yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, I like going out sometimes.
She a uptight type of girl.
Do you smoke shisha?
Or she come,
hookah.
she sometimes guys just come off as uptight, but they ain't uptight. They just don't know how to communicate very well.
Yeah, hookah you call it in America, right?
Yeah, I have from time to time. I'm not a huge fan, but
I quite like it. They say it's
Yeah.
really unhealthy, but
it
I think
seems unhealthy.
once a month. But you don't cough after it, so therefore, you know.
It's healthy?
Yeah. So we need to do it
What?
sometime.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hookah.
That's some firm-based science right there.
When you want to transition to seeing someone again, it's very good to build up a picture of the kind of things that they do, the way they spend their time, because you might find a mutual connection. You find that you share some activities, or that you do some things that she wants to do, she does some things that you'd like to try, and then it makes it very easy.
Correction. Anything that guy like to do, you force yourself to do, Buster Brown. You never drink and sip. You don't even seem interested in drinking and sip. You finna drink and sip tonight? If you want some coach.
Yeah, I grew up in the country, so I really enjoy a lot of nature activities. I like hiking and I love fishing.
Fishing?
Fishing, yeah.
A girl who likes
Fishing.
fishing.
It happens.
Like fishing in.
Wow,
We exist.
She like fishing in.
that's interesting. I've never done fishing, but I love the outside as well. You know, walking in parks or hiking if you've got somewhere like that. How about bicycle?
I like that too.
Yeah. Well, that's something else we could do one day. Like take some bicycles, ride out somewhere.
Yeah. That would be nice.
Cool.
Touch. It's just so right. I don't know if that make anyone else laugh, but just seeing that I just want to click that. I gotta see what he does.
Come closer a second. And just see something. Let me see. Oh, come back.
What are you doing?
I just wanted to touch your face. You've got really
Why?
soft skin, and you look like a little baby. I just wanted to like coo, something like that.
That's a little unusual. No,
No.
I don't like that.
Normal. Guys don't do that.
Okay, get it reset.
No.
Get it reset back.
Guys don't do that.
I just wanted to see what he was gonna do.
Period.
I do it all the time. Girls love it because it's like a big compliment. You look young. You have nice skin. So touch your face.
Oh, I'm sorry. That makes me uncomfortable.
I wash my hands. If that's what you're worried about, no germs or bacteria or whatever.
Your hands finna smell like dick.
No,
Well, maybe it's too soon. I'll wait.
definitely too soon.
Like next time we meet, have a few drinks, and then get some face touching going on.
That's all he wants to do. Just touch her face
I
and
don't
leave.
think
Run the cube routine.
Are you interested in psychology?
Yeah.
Have you ever done this psychology test called the cube? Alright, it's really interesting. Do you want to do it just right now? It takes like 1 minute and it will tell you all about your personality.
Sure.
Okay, so close your eyes and I want you to imagine that you're
I'll do
in
it
some
too.
place, there's like a landscape, anything you like, and in that landscape there's a cube somewhere. And describe to me what the cube looks like.
Okay, it's silver.
It's big, black, and
Floating.
purple.
Okay.
And
It's
it's in the
small, like
ground.
the size of a die.
I think in a Fortnite cube. I don't know why.
And then somewhere in relation to the cube is the ladder. Can you describe the ladder?
It's wooden
Okay, it's green.
and it's leaning
It's
against
not- It's one of these ladders, not one of these ladders.
it's like
How big is
leaning. It's taller than the
3
cube.
times the size of a person.
It's taller than the cube, but it's leaning against the
And
cube.
then somewhere in this scene there's
It's
a
like
horse.
diagonal.
Okay.
And can you tell me like what it's doing and what
It's
it looks like?
next.
It's grazing. It's a paint.
It's next
Okay.
the
And
ladder. It's in front of the ladder.
it looks very healthy.
Is it close to the cube or not?
It's probably 30 feet from the cube.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like the same
And
distance from the
somewhere there
ladder.
are
Yeah.
some flowers. Tell me about the flowers.
The flowers are by the horse.
And behind the
horse
horse.
eats Flowers.
Ah, that's
They're
interesting.
behind the horse. The horse isn't
And
facing the flowers in
final
my head.
thing, somewhere there's a storm. Where is it?
In the distance,
It's
near the mountains.
it's
Very good. Alright, open your eyes.
past the
So
flowers.
this tells you. This
I
tells
did
you
everything in
about
a straight
your
line.
character. So the cube represents your view of yourself, and if it's very big, it means you've got a huge ego. But it's quite small, so it means you're quite humble. But then it's silver, so you think you have that self-confidence that you've got something special and a little bit shiny, and that's good. And then the ladder represents your ambitions. So the fact that it's quite big and bigger than the cube and not like under it or whatever else means that you have quite big ambitions. So the horse represents your man. So it's quite good that he's healthy and looks good and that he's nearby, right? He's not far away, which would mean he's not on the horizon or anything. And then the flowers represent your children that you're going to have in the future. So
Which you're gonna
it's good that
your
the
man
man
is
near
eating them.
that he's
You're
not like an
cannibal.
absentee dad or something, right? But a bit strange that he's eating them. So I don't know what to think about that. The final point is positive as well. It means that you have a sunny disposition because your problems are represented by the storm and it's in the distance. Some people have the storm overhead and it just means that they've always got problems or that at that moment they're in a dark period in their life. So does it sound pretty accurate?
Yeah,
Cool.
that's very cool.
This is quite interesting. It's a psychological game. There's a book on it, and a lot of pickup artists have used it. It's quite an interesting psychological test. Again, like the reason it's not the best choice is it's better if you can do without it. But if you'd like some, little tricks, some tools that you can carry around with you and use when necessary, this is okay and you can use it. So it doesn't destroy anything, but I'd say it's not the best option.
Okay, if you say so. Keep in touch is too vague, but I think that'll leave a little bit of mystery. And she'll be like, I wonder what his next move is gonna be. But if I say I'll take you for a drink, she'll be like, okay, I know what his next move is. Maybe I should keep in touch.
So listen, it was great speaking to you. I should go, but give me a number and I'll message you.
Okay.
She seemed like a wait for it kind of
This
guy.
is okay. You get the number if you ask like this usually, but it's much better if you can actually arrange something that you're going to do, kind of tell her what to expect, maybe arrange the day and time even, to take away as much of the uncertainty as possible, deal with as much as possible in that initial meeting.
That zipper dress is ugly. Say goodbye. Cool. Say goodbye. Okay, I'll say home.
Well, look, I should be heading off, but it was great meeting you. Really cool. Really happy to meet you, and yeah, see you. Bye.
Bye.
That was awkward.
Oops, you got right to the end, but this is a
No!
little bit too much.
Give me back.
Being
Give me
warm
back.
At this point, totally
Give me back.
unnecessary, and if anything, makes you look like a little bit of a wussy, and might make her change her mind about seeing you again.
Carry back.